లేటెస్ట్ న్యూస్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం తెలంగాణ 99 ని ఇప్పుడే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి.
2020వ సంవత్సరాన్ని తెలంగాణకి ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ ఏఐ సంవత్సరంగా ప్రకటించారు ఐటీ మినిస్టర్ కేటీఆర్. ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్కి సంబంధించి హెడ్స్ అండ్ డెలిగేట్స్ను ఉద్దేశించి ప్రసంగించిన మంత్రి వయోవృద్ధులకు పెన్షన్ల నుంచి రైతుల సమస్యల వరకు ఎక్కడెక్కడ టెక్నాలజీని వాడాలో అక్కడక్కడ వాడి అందరికీ అందవలసిన ఫలాలను వారికి చేరడానికి ఏఐని వాడేటట్లు అందరి సహకారంతో ముందుకు వెళ్తామని ప్రకటించారు. దీనిలో భాగంగా తెలంగాణ ప్రభుత్వంతో నాస్కామ్ జతకట్టింది.
రాష్ట్రంలోని పెన్షనర్స్ అందరికీ ఒక కొత్త తరహా అప్లికేషన్ తీసుకొచ్చి ఫేషియల్ రికగ్నిషన్ వల్ల ఒక సెల్ఫీ తీసుకుంటే చాలు, మీరు ఏ ఆఫీస్కి పోయే అవసరం లేకుండా మీరు ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ఏదైతే రెన్యువల్ చేయించుకోవాలో ఆ కార్యక్రమం చేసుకునే విధంగా ఈరోజు మన రాష్ట్రంలోని సీనియర్ సిటిజన్స్ అందరికీ, పెన్షనర్స్ అందరికీ ఒక బ్రహ్మాండమైన ఒక చిన్న టూల్ని నిర్మాణం చేసింది. ఒక చిన్న ఉదాహరణ. రెండవది, ఒక రైతు. తెలంగాణ భారతదేశం లాగానే వ్యవసాయ ఆధార ప్రాంతం, వ్యవసాయ ఆధార రాష్ట్రం. ఈరోజు ఒక రైతు తన పొలంలో, తన చేలో ఏదైనా తెగులు పట్టినప్పుడు, ఏదైనా పురుగు పట్టినప్పుడు ఒక ఫోటో తీసి ఇవాళ రేపు అందరికీ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, కెమెరాస్ ఉన్నాయి ఫోన్లలో. ఒక్క ఫోటో తీసి దాన్ని మనకు ఒక నెంబర్కి పంపిస్తే అది ఏ రకమైన తెగులు, దానికి ఏ రకమైన నివారణ చర్యలు తీసుకోవచ్చు, మీరు ఇంకెవరినో పెద్దగా రీసెర్చ్ చేయాల్సిన పని లేకుండా సర్వసాధారణంగా వచ్చేది. ఇప్పుడు పత్తిలో ఈ మధ్యన కొత్త రకమైన గులాబీ పురుగులు వస్తూ ఉన్నాయి, గులాబీ చీడ అంటున్నారు దాన్ని. అలాంటి కొన్ని ఏవైతే రిపీటెడ్గా వచ్చే ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నాయో వాటిని ఎక్కడికక్కడ అరికట్టి నివారించి వాటికి ఆ రైతుకు వెంటనే ఒక ఫోన్ నెంబర్కి మెసేజ్ చేస్తే దానికి నివారణ చర్యలు ఏమున్నాయి, దానికి ఏ రకంగా నివారించవచ్చు అని చెప్పే పరిజ్ఞానం, దాని వెనుక పనిచేసేది ఏఐ లాంటి సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం. ఈరోజు మనం చూస్తూ ఉన్నాం, వెహికల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా, వాహనాలు, ఆధునికమైన వాహనాలు వచ్చినాయి, రహదారులు బాగవుతూ ఉన్నాయి, స్పీడ్ పెరిగిపోతూ ఉంది, యాక్సిడెంట్లు కూడా పెరిగిపోతూ ఉన్నాయి. సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం వల్ల, ఏఐ లాంటి సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం వల్ల ఈ మధ్యన కొన్ని వాహనాల్లో వచ్చింది యాంటీ కొలిజన్ సిస్టమ్స్ కూడా వచ్చాయి. అంటే మీ వాహనం ఇంకో వాహనానికి దగ్గరైనప్పుడు వెంటనే సెన్సర్ ద్వారా చెప్పడం, అవసరమైతే ఆటోమేటిక్గా బ్రేకులు కొట్టడం. ఇలాంటి సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానానికి కూడా తీసుకొని రావడం వల్ల మనం యాక్సిడెంట్లు కూడా నివారించేదానికి అవకాశం ఉంది. ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే ముఖ్యంగా వైద్య రంగంలో విప్లవాత్మకమైన మార్పులు తెచ్చే అవకాశం మనకి ఏఐ ద్వారా, ఈ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ద్వారా ఎన్నో రకాలుగా ఉంది. ఒకటి కాదు, నేను చెప్పాలంటే ఇప్పుడు శ్రీనాథ్ రెడ్డి గారు చెప్పినట్టు మనకి ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో మనం చూసినట్టయితే పబ్లిక్ హెల్త్ విషయంలో ముఖ్యంగా ఇప్పుడు డెంగ్యూ వ్యాధి అని, స్వైన్ ఫ్లూ అని వేలాది మంది బాధలు పడుతూ ఉన్నారు. ఇలాంటి సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం వల్ల లాభం ఏంటి అంటే, ఇప్పుడు పిహెచ్ఎఫ్ఐ, ఇంటెల్, అదే రకంగా IIIT హైదరాబాద్ వీరందరూ కలిసికట్టుగా చేయబోతున్న పని ఏమిటంటే, ఏ రకమైన వ్యాధులు, ఎందుకంటే ఒకే రకమైనది మళ్ళీ రాదు. డెంగ్యూ 3 ఏళ్లకు ఒకసారి వస్తుందని చెప్తారు. అట్లా సీజనల్ డిసీజెస్ కొన్ని ఉంటాయి. ఏ రకమైన చర్యలు తీసుకోవడం వల్ల మనం వాటిని నివారించేదానికి, అనువుగా పనిచేసేదానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ఇట్లాంటి కొన్ని కార్యక్రమాలు తీసుకునేదానికి కూడా మనకి సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానం ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. కాబట్టి ఈరోజు మనం ఏదైతే మాట్లాడుకుంటా ఉన్నామో ఇది కేవలం ఏదో ఐటీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఇనిషియేటివ్గా కాకుండా రాష్ట్ర ప్రజలకి, రాష్ట్రంలోని సామాన్యులకు కూడా విశేషంగా వినియోగపడే ఒక సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానంగా, దాన్ని పర్యవసానాలు ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో, దాని ఫలితాలు ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో ప్రజలందరికీ ఉపయోగపడే విధంగా తీర్చిదిద్దాలనే సంకల్పంతో ముందుకు పోతున్నామని చెబుతూ, now I'd like to welcome you all once again as we welcome this new decade. The government of Telangana and all of our partners have been busy ushering in 2020 with focus on AI. May I compliment all the partners who have signed memorandums of understanding with us. I'd like to compliment PHFI, Dr. Srinath Reddy, Public Health Foundation of India, IIIT Hyderabad, PJN, Srini and everybody associated with IIIT here. May I also compliment, of course, Intel, who has entered into a partnership on applied research and with specific focus on healthcare. Nivriti, thank you very much. You've been a great supporter of the Hyderabad ecosystem. Thank you once again for coming here for this event. I would also like to compliment IIT Kharagpur and the director of IIT Kharagpur, who's here all the way. And in fact, I'm told, Jayesh was just telling me that this possibly will be like an offshore campus, which will lead to a lot of capacity building in AI. Thank you to the team of IIT Kharagpur that is here. NVIDIA, thank you, sir. Vishalji, you've always been a great supporter. Delighted that you could be with us, and Happy New Year again. Adobe, Shantanu Narayan is a Hyderabadi and a terrific friend of our government and our ecosystem here. And I'm thrilled that Adobe was also, in fact, they promised during WCIT. Thank you, Raju Garu and Garima, for being here, because Shantanu had promised himself that there would be a center of excellence, and I'm delighted that it has, been realized. And I do hope you grow in numbers, and I do hope you grow in size as well. Thank you very much. Vadhwani, again, Vadhwani Foundation, Raghu, in fact, we've had a dinner at in Pittsburgh at Vadhwani's, in fact, at Professor Raj Reddy's house, where in fact I had the good fortune of meeting Vadhwani brothers. And that conversation has led to a wonderful association here. I'm delighted, Raghu, that you could talk about what you were already doing here and what you would like to do further as well. Hexagon and Mr. Mishra, wherever he is. Mishraji, firstly, I would like to thank you for the MOU, but secondly, more importantly, I would like to thank you also for endorsing our city. You said you've lived in Bangalore for 18 years, but last 6 years, Hyderabad has won you over. Thank you. Nivruti, I hope you're listening, because Intel also has to expand in Hyderabad and grow in size. So there are a lot of people, a lot of converts who love Hyderabad more. So I hope that continues as well. Delighted also that the cluster of applied AI from Norway Smart Innovation Network, is it? Where are they? They've already gone back to Norway, or they're somewhere here, I'm sure. So thank you to them as well. Nasscom, Sangeeta ji, thank you very much for being a wonderful partner all along. And the two partners who have not signed but have promised a strong commitment, Rahul Sharma of AWS, and of course our own Rajanna ji of TCS. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being constant supporters and constant encouragement for all of us. And of course, Mohan Reddy Garu, I don't have to, sorry? My apologies, I'm coming there. I'm talking about your chairman. Mohan Reddy Garu is your chairman. No. I'm going to come next to you guys. Sorry. So Mohan Reddy Garu, you've been a constant supporter of the government and its initiatives and the state of Telangana. My gratitude to you, sir, for everything that you do for us. And of course, under your stewardship, IIT Hyderabad, under Professor Desai, now under Professor Murthy, has been growing and has been doing tremendously well. And in fact, a lot of Japanese friends, whenever I meet them, the ambassadors, the consul generals, everybody that I meet them, they keep speaking in glowing terms about IIT Hyderabad. I hope you grow from strength to strength, Murthy Garu. And I also hope what you've started in IIT Hyderabad, a BTech course in AI. My Vice Chancellor and also my Secretary in Information Technology, Jayesh Ranjan, has just shared with me that from next academic year, in fact, all the colleges, our higher education councils, Vice Chairman is also here. In fact, all the institutes in Telangana have been asked to start a module in AI from next academic year. So, sir, that goes back to the point you were making. So, once again, thank you very much to all of you. Let me just quickly, did I forget somebody? No, of course I didn't forget IIT Hyderabad. PJN is here. I mentioned him. I also commented that he forgot his waist today. So, sorry? My apologies. Mahindra, Tech Mahindra and Mahindra equals C. As you can obviously tell, it's a new decade and I'm already growing old and forgetful. My apologies on that. But I'm glad, I'm glad to see all of you coming here. And sorry, Vef, Aditi, my apologies again. Again, I have to blame it on old age. So, glad to see all of you have come down here. Sorry? Thank you. And the Telangana IT Association. Anybody else I forgot? I don't think so. In fact, Krishna Mohan was just telling me something interesting. He said, IT back in 99, when we were all worried about the Y2K bug and what it would do to our computers and how everything would crash around us and, the new millennium cannot be handled by our back then computers and systems. We all remember those days, the Y2K. But I think India has used that opportunity and information technology as an industry. In fact, has created wonders, has made wonderful things happen in India. It has created an urban upper middle class which was hitherto non-existent. It has created millions of jobs both in India and abroad for our youngsters. And in the last 20 years, I think the landscape has changed quite a bit. We started as a services-focused destination, but I think now time has come, in fact, to stop calling IT as information technology and start looking at IT as intelligent technology. I think it's all about intelligent technologies now. In fact, if you think about it, as Nivruti was pointing out, one particular emerging technology, that is AI, if harnessed correctly, if the key operative word and the key word here is if, we harness it correctly as a government, as a society, as industry, as an ecosystem, one solution, one technology has the ability to tackle all of your healthcare issues. This might sound a bit far-fetched. This might sound a bit too imaginative. This might sound a bit audacious also. But the fact is, back in the day when we talked about how computers and information technology has the ability to change the landscape and create a lot of wealth and jobs, people were skeptical. And today when we stand here and talk about how one AI can change a lot of things, people again will be skeptical, but I do believe very, very strongly that all of these emerging technologies together have the ability to make amazing changes in our country. And as was pointed out by Nivritti, we do not have the luxury of progressing slowly. We have to leapfrog, we have to pole vault, we have to hold on to everything that we can, every technology that we can, every tool that we can to take our country to the next level. So in that context, we have launched our ICT policy in the year of 2016 as a new state. And our vision was to be a leader also in emerging technologies as a state of Telangana. We had identified about 8 emerging technologies, which includes AI, ML, blockchain, cloud, IoT, robotics, and we've adopted a razor-like focused approach in each of these technologies. We formulated policy frameworks for blockchain, drones, cyber security, and to give you an example, today Telangana is ranked as one of the top states in blockchain in terms of adoption by the government and on the presence in the ecosystem as well. AI also can address complex problems beyond and capability of traditional methods, and it holds significance because it has the potential, like I pointed out, to transform the lives of citizens. A Nasscom report says that AI industry in India will be 16 billion by 2025 from the current 2 billion, and it is expected to generate 800,000 jobs in India by 2021. So there is a strong reason why we chose to declare 2020 from IT Department of Government of Telangana as the year of AI, because we believe a significant portion of these jobs can be leveraged, can be obtained for our youngsters in Hyderabad, in Telangana, by way of government's focus and by way of all these wonderful institutions coming together, all these private sector and also public sector entities coming together. Government of Telangana does not believe in operating in silos. While we have identified different emerging technologies, we also have decided that we cannot do it by ourselves. So we have chosen to combine forces with the industry, with the institutions, and we believe that with this line and this approach, we will be moving beyond the 25 billion mark, and hopefully we'll get a number of jobs also created through AI. While we are calling 2020 the year of AI, the event today will set in motion a set of initiatives which will potentially make the next decade the Telangana's decade in AI. Telangana is ready to capture this opportunity. As you all know, Niti Aayog came out with the National AI Strategy paper in 2018, which focused on how India can leverage AI not only for economic growth but also for social inclusion. The strategy aims at focus on research in sectors that can maximize economic growth and social impact, namely agriculture, health, education, smart cities and infrastructure, smart mobility and transportation. Strategy also emphasizes funding core and applied research and flags important issues like ethics, bias and privacy issues which emanate out of implementation of artificial intelligence. Telangana, having established itself as a pioneer in IT and innovation, is quick to adapt to the needs of the rapidly transforming industry. And in line with the national strategy, Telangana has decided to take on a focused approach and take AI to the next level, setting an example for other states in India also to follow suit. Over the last few years, Hyderabad has placed itself on the global IT map by not only attracting leading IT companies, but also taking IT to the deeper roots of society. Now Hyderabad is no more a destination for software services alone, but also has become home to product development, research and development, and engineering centers, and about half of the 50,000 employees, half of the 500,000 employees working in the IT sector work in non-IT services. Many organizations are already using AI, either for their internal processes or for developing AI solutions and products for other clients. Some of the best names in the world have made Hyderabad the base for some of their most critical global operations. The robust ecosystems of global enterprises, research centers, academia, MSMEs and startups is the reason for Hyderabad's success in innovation. The rich talent available in Hyderabad is a key factor for the enormous growth of IT. Our efforts in AI will take forward this legacy and add on to Telangana's growth story. In fact, the aim is to establish Hyderabad amongst the top 25 global AI innovation hubs. To achieve this goal, just like we did for other emerging technologies such as blockchain and drones, we organized a roundtable in Hyderabad last month to formulate Telangana's own strategy framework. The following 6 key pillars of the state strategy framework were identified and deliberated upon. The first and foremost pillar is creation of data sets and developing a data exchange platform. As we all have been hearing, as we all have been talking, machine readable data is the core of any artificial intelligence machine learning algorithm. Without data, machine learning algorithms would be stuck in AI and would be confined to academics without real world applications. Realizing that availability of quality data would be a key differentiator, we had launched the open data policy and published data related to 20 departments on the open data platform, and Hyderabad was the first to come out with mobility data sets in 2018 in partnership with Intel and IIT Hyderabad. The aim going forward is to democratize seamless availability of data by creating population scale curated public data sets, especially in the areas of mobility, healthcare, agriculture and e-governance, leading to better innovation, governance and successful business outcomes. The state would be a nationally and globally recognized resource center for data sets and algorithms from and for India, with a mechanism to make these available for research, innovation and create an India AI data trust. Now what I'm saying is essentially we are a state of 4 crore population, but the number of data sets we have, subject to correction, I think it may be more. The last time I've interacted with my team, it was more than 30 crore data sets. So that is what I'm talking about. How these data sets and how this database can be leveraged through AI and ML is something that we are looking very, very consciously at. The second important pillar is making the required infrastructure available, as deep learning algorithms require high computing power to train new AI algorithms and models. Access to such infrastructure is a big entry barrier for MSMEs and startups trying to build capability in these advanced technologies. Also, this would drive core or the fundamental research in institutions like IIT Hyderabad or IIT Kharagpur or IIIT Hyderabad. Other countries are also, in fact, setting up supercomputing infrastructure. So we would plan to make available a high-performance AI computing. We are calling it HPAIC infrastructure to startups and research centers by entering into technology partnerships with the industry and also the academia. Availability of quality talent pool is critical also for the success of any technology ecosystem and is also a big differentiator, especially in the world of AI. The Nasscom report predicts that there would be a need of about 230,000 data scientists and AI jobs in India, and there would be 19 different job roles in AI. Now that is going back again to what BVR Mohan Reddy Garu was saying. I think the need of the hour, as per the Nasscom report and as per the trends of the industry, and as the manifold applications of this technology grows, the need of the hour is for each and every one of our academic institutions to start training our children, to start training our youngsters, to start training our students, just like IIT Hyderabad, to also start taking up modules in AI, and Government of Telangana, together with the Council of Higher Education, will further this cause. We have premier institutes, like I pointed out, IIT Hyderabad, IIIT Hyderabad, BRITS, offering various programs ranging from short-term courses to undergraduate and graduate programs in AI. Additionally, the Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge is also offering a faculty development program. That again goes back to the point BVR Mohan Reddy Garu was trying to make. He was talking about training our trainers, training our teachers. Now, TASK can very well take up this opportunity again. Shrikant Sinha is here, our CEO of TASK. Together with several other industry partners, I think we can take this opportunity and create many, many data scientists, which will lead to further creation of many, many jobs in this sector. Data preparation or annotation and engineering tasks account for more than 80% of the time involved in most AI and machine learning projects. So there is a huge opportunity in this area. Now, primarily in AI back office operations, that is. Well, in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities as well. In fact, not just in Hyderabad, but in places like Warangal, Karimnagar, Mehboob-nagar, Nizamabad, Khammam, we can leverage this opportunity and we can create many, many jobs, and in fact with the government's efforts also to create IT hubs in these areas, I'm confident that this will also create more employment for our young kids in Tier 2 cities. Governance, ethics, and privacy would be the fifth pillar of our framework. While we understand the benefits of AI that can transform lives and businesses, we also would like to address the risks associated with AI. The rapidly growing capabilities and increasing presence of AI-based systems in our lives raise concerns on the impact, governance, ethics, and accountability of these technologies around the world. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that we all are getting paranoid around technology. In fact, I had a conversation, I should share this with you, recently with a group of my friends. Most of them use Apple iPhones, and some of them use Androids. So they were telling me, you start talking to somebody, a normal, casual phone call, and if your Siri is on, or a chatbot is on, somewhere embedded inside of your computer or smartphone. See, you talk about a specific movie or a specific actor or a specific product. Apparently, the advertisements actually start popping up. The next minute you hang up your phone. So people are becoming paranoid, People are thinking. People are beginning to believe that somebody is actually listening, somebody is tapping into their phones, somebody is intruding, and the privacy issue pops up. The fact is, without many of us in this room realizing, see, I'm sure all of you have smartphones here in this room. And off late you may have seen, as you update your software, as you keep getting those software updates, you may have been seeing a few new things adding up into your, especially into your, the photo application, the camera application. You can now recognize, in fact, it sorts by albums, the kind of people that there are in your photo album. How's your phone doing it? It's essentially a combination of AI and ML. So the point I'm trying to make is, without us realizing what this technology is actually about, we're already using it. Yes, but we understand, we do appreciate that it also does pose challenges, especially when now my IT secretary recently announced that he has 30 crore plus data sets for the 4 crore people of Telangana. I think one of the newspapers tried to create a controversy out of it. They said, okay, government is playing a big brother. No, we are not. We are merely trying to make our citizens' life easier. We are merely trying to ensure that exchequer's money actually is not misutilized. We are trying to ensure that government to citizen services are offered in a better, in a smarter manner. So, knowing fully well that governance, ethics and privacy are important components, our government will be happy to contribute to the national framework on ethical guidelines, and we will adhere to this aspect as well, to ensure citizens' privacy as well. Next is, the sixth pillar is of course research and innovation. Countries across the globe are investing heavily into AI research. For example, Singapore and China have already invested heavily in AI. In fact, as Nivruti was pointing out, an 18 trillion opportunity to get that money, to get that sort of money to create not just jobs and wealth, but also to leverage that technology to help a country and a state like Telangana is an opportunity that we should not miss out on. Niti Aayog in its strategy paper has also identified these two areas, core and fundamental research and also applied research. And state of Telangana will also be working on this aspect. I think my speech has gone a bit longer than I think you were anticipating, so I'll just conclude quickly. And I'll just say two things. To conclude, the year of AI 2020 will seed the multi-year AI initiative and set the ball rolling for the entire upcoming decade. Our primary goals are to attract and enable more than 200 AI innovators / startups in this year, leading to a valuation of $3 to $4 billion of US to set up their base in Hyderabad. That's the goal we have set for ourselves. We would like to educate and attract top AI talent from across the globe, not just from Bangalore, Mishraji. We would like to attract people from everywhere across the globe to work on critical areas as determined by the industry and the government. And also, we would like to leverage this technology, AI, to enable government and key industry verticals to deliver public transformation, contributing an additional 1% to Telangana's GDP. And finally, I'd like to reinforce that the premise of Telangana's efforts with respect to artificial intelligence is for social good. In important sectors like agriculture, in important sectors like healthcare, and we would ensure that AI should serve humanity and the common good while enforcing fundamental rights such as privacy, equality, fairness, and democracy. Thank you once again, And thank you for your faith, thank you for your support, and I look forward to this wonderful year that's ahead of us. Thank you.
ఈ వీడియో గనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే తెలంగాణ 99ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి అండ్ నోటిఫికేషన్స్ కోసం గంట కొట్టడం మర్చిపోవద్దు.